Many of us likely have memories of catching a meal at a dining hall across campus. Alumni might remember when the IMU was the main place to grab a bite, or when Courier had a dining hall of its own. A lot has changed over the years. However, the commitment to quality and variety has never been more ambitious. From pop-up events to professionally trained chefs preparing 10,000 meals a day.
I came here over 20 years ago, and we were just in the process of converting our current marketplaces from straight-line cafeterias.
When I was in school, we walked through that line and, they had a few options and they slapped it on your big lunch tray, and that was lunch. So it's changed a lot now.
Think of it as a food court, and you can go to any of those places, but you only have to pay once.
So in our 3 marketplaces, you swipe once, you come in, all you care to eat.
It's a buffet place. It's all you can eat. It's the only one in town.
We have cuisine from Asia, India, Mexico, Latin America, from the United States. We're always going to have vegetarian, vegan options. We're going to have comfort food. We're going to have things that you're not going to try normally, but here I can try things out.
But then we have retail as well, where you can just go in and buy just a pop and a walking taco. So depending on what you're in the mood for, how much you want to eat, we have that available on campus at our locations.
Having a 4-week rotating schedule, we're giving them what I would consider infinite variety.
We try to balance a lot of different things, from quality to nutrition to safety to sustainability, and it's challenging. And so we work very diligently with our chefs, with our dietitians, with our students to really kind of put together a program that focuses on each of these things.
Generally, 50 to 70% of our food that we get is local. Some of that we grow our own, some we go through partnerships.
We do have major vendors that we work with, but also we try to work with local vendors. We try to keep sustainability in mind, like how can we support local folks, but at the same time, can we reduce cost?
By growing some of those things, by limiting what we do, making sure stuff that we use is compostable, biodegradable, it really helps us make an impact on what we could potentially be putting into the landfill to lower that significantly.
We take more care than most people do at home when it comes to food safety and making sure that our students are getting nutritious meals that are also safe for them as well. And that's as simple as food temperature, but it's also all the allergies that come with that as well.
Preparing 10,000 meals a day comes with its fair share of challenges.
There are so many things you have to think about. I would say I don't see it as a challenge. I really see it as an opportunity.
Not everybody likes the same thing. Let's just be honest.
We also have to think about cooking techniques. Is there a way to save time but still produce high quality product for our guests?
And again, we want to make sure that we're getting high quality food and that we're preparing it in a manner that is safe, not filled with a ton of artificial ingredients, that's made from scratch in-house. So all these things take time, and balancing that time with the staff and training is probably the biggest challenge we face.
Now, of course, after a while being here and eating, people get used to the same old thing. It does take a while because we actually use a 4-week menu cycle, which mixes things up.
When you're overwhelmed with something, I feel like you kind of just see the first thing that you might want and you grab it and you go, but you really can do whatever you want.
They do get creative. It's not that hard. We have a lot of options.
You can do whatever you want with the food. Sometimes I just like to think of everything as ingredients.
One of the things we do to combat menu fatigue is we really look to do pop-up fun events. We do theme meals. We do different things that make it special. We try to do 3 big theme meals every semester. So we're going to focus one on Oktoberfest. We're going to focus on Thanksgiving. We're going to focus one on the movie Ratatouille. We're going to do a Vegas spring break. We're going to have some fun events where we really try to recreate foods from events or movies or different kind of things along those lines.
Pop-ups and monotony breakers are a great opportunity, not only to mix up the day-to-day menu that they see, but it's also, for me, it's a time to educate, a time in which we take over a station and then I've presented someone who's impacted the food industry, maybe socially, and students loved it, but at the same time they learned about, okay, where did this come from? And how does it impact the way we eat?
We've made small changes as we constantly look to tweak our menus, adding in items that meet a variety of student needs and dietary restrictions. So we have that available for everyone.
Our dietitian and hopefully dietitians in the future are going to be consulting with students, particularly during the summers when they come in for orientation.
I meet with their caregiver or their parents and them as well, and a lot of them are choosing schools based off of what accommodations are available. And so how do I help give comfort and peace of mind to that parent or caregiver while also helping the student with what they need with their health as well?
And I think we do a pretty good job of being able to provide a variety for anybody, whether they tell us they have any type of restrictions or not.
While meeting the dietary needs of students is always the primary goal, the department sees this as only their first responsibility.
For most students who come in on campus, it's more than just, I have to go and get a meal. It's part of the student experience.
Here, when they dine, there's relationships and friendships formed, and so it's all kind of like a domino effect. You know, you start with nutritional needs, and then you take it to the next level, like how can we merely make this a dining experience? And then the next level would be how can we make connections or community?
If we think of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, food is one of those bases, and housing is one of those bases. So if they're not successful there, they're not going to be able to reach the higher level academic challenges that they're going to face at a research institution that has high academic rigor.
So we employ more students than anywhere else on campus. This past fall, we had over 1,200 student employees.
It's a great chance for them not only to build relationships, but they build upon their skills. They learn about networking, problem solving, leadership, all transferable skills to whatever they decide to do later in life.
The atmosphere here, it really makes you want to do better and be better as a person. All the workers, the cooks, the upper managers, they always encourage you to be your best. It's really helped me grow.
Coming into this, I had no idea that this was going to give me so many incredible people in my life. I get kind of chills talking about it. I've totally come out of my shell within this job. I feel like I could literally talk to anyone now.
So that's the most important part. You make a lot of friends and you know a lot of people. I'm an international student. So when I being here, my English is not that good. So they teach me a lot of culture and they help me practice my English.
Having that opportunity and having those people around you to help build you up is something really, really just amazing to have in your life.
So we've made some changes. We've gone away from the flex meal to bringing in dining dollars to allow students full access to all of our locations. And we have really worked hard to kind of look at the future and where dining's going. So by expanding on these meal plans, it gives students more variety. It allows us the future of bringing national brands onto campus to really enhance the student experience and the program that we offer in dining.
We need to do a better job of being able to ensure that we are providing as many options for them as possible. We want to be able to ensure that students don't see this as a roadblock to their success.
While deciding where to eat may not seem like a big part of student life, the University of Iowa marketplaces are committed to providing students with an experience that is both inspiring and delicious.